genuine. Jesus Christ. Yo, we gotta make our own intro. Let's go, DC. You pick a song, I pick a song. We'll just blend it together. Everybody pick a song.
Play Rap Freaks.
What's Rap Freaks?
Lord, that Young Miami song.
What's that?
Yeah, she was dropping everybody's name and song.
Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna start rapping some Wayne
Oh,
shit.
hell no, for us to do it acapella.
You want us to do it?
Hell no, nigga. I'm
gonna start rapping some Wayne shit, and then you come in with something. You gotta think of something though.
Oh my God.
I'm a millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career
decision there. I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual peak.
Hey,
crystal elite
hey,
of the tablet
in my mind, cause I don't write shit, cause I ain't got time. Yeah! What the fuck? Yeah! Socorro, what, you not gonna join?
She had her jam session. Yeah, she had her jam session earlier.
Singing that White Soul.
Oh, here we go.
I see everything I talk about with a Hawkeye. We back in the building. Who ready to talk fly? I'm your host, Killthetrack. With me are my people. DC Comics is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Socorro was in the building.
What up?
Jenny from the block is in the building.
I'm back.
Fly Fox is in the building. And Zay Frost cannot be here tonight, but he is here in spirit. Glad to be back, man. Glad to be back. We were not here yesterday because of trick-or-treating and shit. We'll get into that. But we still back though. We good. We'll get into it. Shout out to the listeners, man. Wherever y'all listening at, whatever you listen to this on. Hello Alice, hello Brittany. Shout out to the world and the stars and the moon, even though we never went there. Shout out to Mars and Pluto and Jupiter. It rains diamonds.
And Elon Musk.
Fuck him.
Damn. I was like that.
Yeah, fuck him. Why? But yeah, man. What's going on, y'all? What's happening?
Life.
I'm here, man. I had a long week, buddy. Yeah, I'm here.
You here?
Yeah.
Speak up. You gotta say it a little louder.
Oh, in the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, man. It's been a stressful week, man. Like, damn. Like,
Jenny, you good, man? What's going on with you?
I'm awesome.
Good? Mm-hmm. You ain't been here the past couple episodes, man. What's happening?
You know, life happens.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations,
man. I guess that needs some applause.
Get to the bag.
Hey, to the bag, honey.
To the bag.
You're always here, so I mean.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're always here.
Yeah, I guess.
So I mean, you know, really don't need to give you any applause. I mean,
no, not at all.
I gave you applause when you came back first.
Her hair looks good, so it's applause. You can always applause for a good braid out. I'm here for that. Go ahead. It was good. It was good.
You look like a safari.
I'll give it to you. No, I'll take it. I like safaris. I was kind of going for that look today.
Yeah, like a leopard.
Yeah, like more like a leopard technically, but you know, lion's mane on the hair. So I guess I get what you're going with that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So man, how's everybody's Halloween, man? Did everybody I
ain't do shit.
You didn't do nothing? No party, nothing?
I went to work, came home.
Okay. Anybody?
I took my niece trick or treating for the first time.
How was it?
It was actually good. I bought my first pair of Crocs, so they definitely helped a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Kids have a lot of energy.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I don't have children.
Especially when you run out of energy.
Yeah.
And they still got some.
Bro,
yeah.
She ran so fast across the yard. Look, I don't know what got into her, but yeah, she was on something. She was hype. She was hype about all the candy she got.
Yeah. Jenny, how was your trick or treating?
It was good. My daughter got us a lot of candy.
What was she?
Elsa.
Elsa.
She was Elsa too.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's trash.
I tried to get her to do Princess Tiana, but she liked the Elsa dress better. She was like, TT, I like blue better. I don't like green. I was like, oh.
Damn.
I said, well, Princess Tiana black. She said, I know, but I like the blue. I was like, okay, well, there you go.
Fox came through with the beaded Michael Jackson jacket. That was fly. I was jealous.
Michael Jackson from?
Yeah, that was.
Hold on, what was your son for Halloween?
He was a fireman.
He was a fireman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was a little upset at that.
Why?
He was a fireman.
No originality, man.
What would have been an original like costume?
I don't know. It's something crazier than that. I was like, Daddy, I'm a fireman. I was like, really?
No, I know you did not do
It's
something
like,
like
really?
that.
Like, yeah.
No, I can picture him saying it. I can see him saying
That's
that.
that one man soul.
Like, you like it? I mean, son, we're supposed to step outside of the box. You know, we're not supposed to look like these other kids.
You should have been.
I do feel that.
You should have been sitting here.
You should have been. Yeah.
What was you?
Oh, what was I?
Yeah. You should have been like, son, you need to be wearing
Black
this
like every other day? Like every day?
I wasn't.
Black people scared.
I was
America anyway. Every day.
I was a network owner.
The lack of.
Oh, I'm mad already.
The lack of originality, though.
He queued himself up nice after he said it too.
Right. Like he was doing something. He gonna rag on his son about being a firefighter. Stop it.
I'm proud.
We
should be proud.
We need more firefighters.
We do.
Why? Ain't nothing burning out here.
We actually do though. A lot of public. We need more public servants. I think.
Why? See how well that turned out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I go train to be a fireman, I want to at least get in a couple fires. Like,
you would though. That's the crazy part.
No, you wouldn't. Like, bro, most firemen don't even see fires. Like, especially down here. Like, how
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know.
I don't want you to be at the station washing the fire truck every fucking day.
Yeah. Niggas be
It's for
sleep.
emergency purposes.
I understand. I ain't saying I'm wishing
It's like
somebody's shit starting to burn.
So like, why?
That's
I mean,
a little
shout out to the
horn.
firemen, though. I don't wanna
Yeah, shout out to
disrespect
you.
them.
Like, appreciate you.
But I mean, let's be honest, though.
Like, what do y'all do when
How many-
shit not burning down?
They
You
sleep.
train.
They train. They go out to
You go out and
schools.
Right.
They be fucking.
I'm pretty sure they
They
do.
be
They're
what?
normal people too.
They be
I
fucking.
mean, I get that, but that sounds boring.
I watch Station 19.
And plus, yeah, you know, I don't want to be
He
no
is like,
fireman.
I
I don't want to be no
They
fireman. I
be
just thought about that shit.
fucking. I see what goes on in the
I don't
firehouse.
want to be no fireman.
Station 19 is a Shonda Rhimes universe.
I don't want to talk to kids. That's all
They-
Like, I don't want to go like.
That's like Grey's Anatomy. Is that what they be doing at hospitals? They be
Yes.
That's why you should be a fireman. Like,
Doctors
nah.
definitely
Nah.
fuck in the hospitals.
What?
Doctors definitely fuck in the
You
hospitals.
clearly have never watched Grey's Anatomy
That-
or Chicago Med.
That is a fact. Doctors fuck in the hospital.
Everybody fucking their job. What's the
I mean, I would like them to
I would like them to
cite
agree with that. I've never done
You
that.
gotta
Yeah,
act
most
like it
people
don't
fuck
happen
their
though.
job.
Because
I've never done that before.
I've wanted to.
if I'm an open heart surgeon, I'm gonna fuck whatever nurse I want. Shout out to the surgeons.
I'm so happy that like.
What?
Oh my god.
There's gonna be a nurse in there that's gonna do something for me. I just fixed the heart.
So you should get some top.
Yeah.
You should get some ass.
So I should get some ass. If it wasn't for me, that heart wouldn't
I
be.
saved the light today, baby. Yeah, go ahead and top me off.
I just fixed the heart.
fuckery.
I just fixed the heart. Now let me break yours.
Oh God.
It's so hard. Don't let me break it. You know what? Niggas ain't shit.
You stupid.
Niggas ain't
You
shit.
tell them to break yours.
I mean, you don't feel like you should deserve something after you just did something important.
No, that's the reward. You just did something important for somebody else. It's
Fuck
called
all
being
that.
selfless.
If I fix
He said fuck all that.
if I fix the heart, I want some head.
To hell you go.
a gift basket and a scholarship.
Hey, do you know
and
how
gasoline draws.
you know how complicated it is to fix a heart? I don't, but I mean, shit, I'd imagine it's pretty complicated.
After a while,
And we look at
it's like,
stress on
alright,
Grey's
you
Anatomy.
save lives every day. Like, this shit ain't new. After a while, they be like, you gonna come with a new gig, bro. Saving lives, and it ain't nothing new.
I mean, if it ain't new, tell homie over there you fucking with to do it then. I'm just saying. Like, tell him to do it. tell homie over there to do it.
If that's
Can he fix a heart or can he clear the fucking bedpan? What can he do? Exactly.
First of all,
Shout out to the doctors and nurses.
Nah, she definitely.
and the people who clean the bedpans. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Essential.
Yeah, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Shout
You
out to
are
them.
very essential.
I mean, shout out
Shout
to
out to them niggas.
I'm just
bro.
saying, it ain't a heart though.
but everybody
Yeah,
in the
some-
hospital is an essential worker.
There's
So
somebody
yes,
PC
you're,
and P.
you're being selfless in that act. So
Yeah, I'm just saying.
thank you all for what you
Clean
do.
somebody.
Thank all of y'all. But
Yeah,
if you
for
can
real.
fix a
Thank all
heart,
the
you
healthcare
deserve some
workers. All that shit.
And a brain. If you can fix a brain, you deserve some. If you fix any organ, you deserve some head.
Any
Hell,
organ
if you in
or
the hospital,
bone.
period, you gotta deal with all them people. Cause I've been on the other side of that shit. Bro, the shit they go through, dog.
Yeah.
Bro,
All
it's a
them
whole
motherfuckers-
nother.
I'm telling you, bro.
Straight like that.
bro.
Hospitals provide mental health care for people who work
Bro,
for them.
them mental health patients.
I used
oh
to
my
have to literally go
God,
to a
nigga.
therapist because you talk to patients and you're like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like, it's the suckiest part having to call somebody because they owe a hospital bill.
Yeah.
And then you looking at their account and you see, ah, shit, this person had cancer. Fuck. They got a
Yeah.
$27,000 bill.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn, man.
Like, it sucks.
If you gotta pay a $20,000 bill, you deserve some head.
I think that's the least thing they worry
That's
about.
the least thing that they're worried about
I
at
think
that.
they worry about no head
They
at
probably
that
don't even care anything about that at this point.
I mean, if the head is good though, it might make them feel better for a little bit.
How about this?
I think if you're dying, I don't know if that's
I'm not
something that
speaking
is
on
gonna
that.
be on my mind.
Yo, if you're dying, you deserve some head.
Oh, for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to fuck every day.
You probably deserve some head more than the open heart surgery.
God forbid that.
I mean, I'm trying to travel. I'm trying to do
I'm not worried about
everything.
fucking.
I'm not worried about fucking.
I'm worried about
people.
going to like Greece or some shit.
I'm
Like,
trying to
fuck fucking-
travel. I'm trying to spend time.
You
with
right.
my
You right. I'm
family.
trying to worry about all that shit too.
I'm at least
I'm
bust
trying to
one
travel.
more.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bust
good.
one more before I clock out.
I mean, of course you have to. I mean,
I'm good on that.
Somewhere along in those trips of travel, I plan on doing that, but it's not like the forefront of my mind.
I'd rather
Like,
be eating some.
Since we're on the topic of death, because we got to get on the list.
Oh God.
Since we're on the topic of death, I was having this discussion with some people in this group that I'm a part of, and we were discussing artists' legacies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think that death changes the legacy of an artist?
Nope.
I want to say their legacy.
No,
It
because honestly, I think it does to a certain degree.
like when you say
Because a lot of people put Biggie top 5, and I don't have Biggie top 5, but a lot of people have him top 5, and a lot of people say it's because of his death. A lot of people
I wouldn't even
think
bring
he
that in.
deserves
I wouldn't
that.
even bring that on there. Like if I'm talking about him being top 5, that don't even come up if I'm talking about Biggie.
But I think it
got you.
plays a part in some people's minds that because he died, that kind of
I mean, he never got to really.
solidified
For
it.
artists, I feel like it's for artists that are on an uptrend, like your Biggie, like your Nipsey, like your Pop Smokes,
Like Aaliyah.
like Aaliyah.
A lot of people say Aaliyah is as famed as she is just because she died.
But she was also on an uptrend when she died
Yeah.
too. Like so, it's
Yeah.
almost
her
like
music was
it's
fucking.
I don't think. I don't
her
think
career,
that's
her
saying that's
career
real.
was on an uptrend. I mean, so it mainly goes for artists for me who are like on an uptrend. But like, whatever his name, I think it's X Tentasi. I don't know how to say that
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
name.
We know you're talking about.
I don't know none of his records.
Yeah.
I can't tell you one song. I can't even pronounce the boy name. I'm sorry.
But a lot of people say he's a
A
legend
lot of
too.
people say he's a legend, but
I ain't gonna say he's
never-
a legend, but
I will
A
never
lot of
know,
people say
and
he's
I
a
will
legend.
never ever call
I
him
was
a
a
legend.
fan of bro before he died and shit. I won't say he was a legend, but he could have made ways where he could have been like.
That's just like Juice WRLD. Like I can't say anything
Nah, I ain't never
about
listened
Juice
to bro
WRLD
music,
at
I
all.
ain't gonna lie.
Like I don't know.
Who?
Juice WRLD.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
anything
I
about
never was
him.
really like a fan of his music.
I wasn't either.
I just be looking at how they go, and I'm like, damn, like bro went too soon type shit, or
Yeah, it's
how he
sad.
died. Like I be like, damn, like nigga was really like making waves out here type
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
It's sad because I think at some point you gotta realize, like, all right, some of these artists, they basically predict their own death, low key. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Pac did it.
Predicted.
Biggie
Sometimes
did
they cause their own
Biggie
death.
Biggie
to be
did
honest.
it. Pac did it.
Nipsey did it.
Nipsey did it. I mean, it's like one of those-
Nipsey kind of did it to the T.
to the T though. Like,
Like,
dead ass.
he
It
did
is
that
so
shit. He
crazy.
did that shit word for word.
Like
That
literally.
nigga said straight up, yo. That nigga said, yo, how you die 30 something after banging all them
Oh,
years?
Yes, yeah.
That nigga
Yeah,
said, yo,
Damn.
I'll probably die up in these streets, but I'll survive through my name.
Yeah.
Like, which he is.
But I'm gonna be honest,
said
but-
that
he
shit.
did.
But here's
He
the
did
thing,
say
though.
that shit.
And that's what I think is so trippy is that like he
That
was on
nigga
an
died.
uptrend.
Nigga
He
died
was
right
on an
in his-
uptrend.
Nigga died right in
Victory
his
Lap-
neighborhood.
Victory
Right in front of
Lap
his own store.
literally was going to be like a top record whether he died or not. I think his death just pushed it over the top for people because they were hurt by it.
Victory Lap should have won that Grammy.
I
definitely should
agree.
have won that Grammy. Not just because he died and shit like that, but it
Well,
definitely
no, yeah.
They gave it to Cardi that year.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I mean, and Cardi had just as big as a record, but I really feel like more effectively Nipsey had more of an impact. But the Grammys don't judge off that. Like the Academy doesn't go off that. Unfortunately, it's basically your peers voting for you, like off popularity.
Man,
And
that's the shit that
fuck
sucks. The Grammys.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of artists say fuck the Grammys now because of that. But yeah, no.
Man, they say fuck the Grammys, but they still feel the need to make a video
Or submit
say,
their songs to
say something
Grammy.
about why they wasn't selected. If you don't care, then don't say nothing. Right.
Yeah, you have to select. You have to actually submit your music for them to even be, for you to even be considered. So, it's a touchy subject, but I don't think that it makes a legacy.
I think they go more with their following and like they fan base.
Right.
Right.
They mostly like go with.
I do feel like death kind of changes a legacy a little bit, but I feel like for the artists that deserve it, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
I think it doesn't really play too much of a part, but I mean, for people like X, and I'm not disrespecting X, rest in peace to X and Juice, but their deaths definitely like had fans calling them legends and stuff like that. But I feel like their death definitely played a huge part in that, because before that, it was a lot of music that I never heard, but then after they died, it was like everybody started playing it.
That's when you're gonna hear it the most for
That's
a lot
why
of
you're gonna
people.
hear it the most.
If you weren't like a true fan of listening to that person before they died, of course to you, like it's nothing new for you to listen to their music, but to the world now, it's like, oh, I gotta listen to their music because they died, or like, damn, or for some people, if you ain't listened to their shit in a while,
Yeah.
but that makes it like, damn, now I want to go back and listen to all the good shit they did before they died and shit.
I do think that Biggie probably would have did a lot of great things if he lived, though.
Yeah, them boys died way too fucking soon over some dumb shit.
Yeah, dumb shit. But that's what I said. Like, he was on an uptrend. Like, his career was just getting popping. And it's almost like, damn. Like, what if? But, I mean, they predicted their deaths. And it's the craziest thing. Y'all heard that?
No,
It was just me.
so yeah, like we.
Bro, I don't know if you seen the other day, but a nigga was shooting out in front of my crib the other day. Like, dead ass police out here and all, like, bro. Like, dead ass.
You was watching?
You were watching?
No, by the time I got to look out the window, I was in the crib. By the time I looked out the window, nigga was running back somewhere.
Wait, pause. You were trying to look out the window?
I was chilling in the crib. We heard shots. I thought it was like fireworks at first. But then some more rang off. That's when I got up and looked like what the fuck was going on.
Oh, so you better
That shit sounded
I
close.
get on the floor. I don't get up to look.
I just pretend like I don't.
I mean,
hear shit.
it wasn't no, cause nigga
Ain't got
was,
nothing to do with me.
That one say, yeah, I was chilling watching football. Like the shots was going out towards the road.
If I hear shots outside, this is what I'm doing. Just
Straight bullet don't know nobody. So I
turn
get my
that
ass
volume
on
up
the
a
floor.
little bit. I don't hear shit, man.
Straight bullet.
But I mean,
don't know
he
nobody,
was
so I
in
get
front of
my
my
ass
crib,
on
but he
the
wasn't shooting over here. He was shooting out somewhere else.
Right.
I was like, yo, what the fuck going on? I'm like, I really live.
But I have a question.
What is
Do
your question?
people's legacy, like say for instance, same question goes basically if somebody goes to jail, like NBA YoungBoy or like
But he get out every time.
Shiesty. Like me personally, I like certain artists. I just be like,
Well, in YoungBoy case, he go to jail a lot, but he get out damn near every time.
like I don't like NBA YoungBoy me personally,
I don't like him at
but
all.
he has a cult following. Like, and I'm just like people
He does.
love him.
Like a motherfucker.
And I'm just like, he is not a
Herpes and all.
legend. Like he's herpes and all.
Yeah, get out there.
He's still having kids.
I mean, but who fucking this dude?
That's besides the point. Come on.
Girl, yeah, he give, but it's not a crime to like knowingly give somebody STD.
Hey man, not if they don't report it.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I mean,
And it's public information, so bitch, if you ain't look it
lay
up,
down and fuck him.
that's on you.
hey man, look, man.
But yeah,
They want that herpes.
does
shit.
that mean the same for people like
That's-
that? Because me personally, like,
It only means that if they get a lot of time, like when it was rising up, like how TK went to jail when that nigga only released like one mixtape.
It was
Bobby
hard.
Nigga was on a rise, like he ain't getting out of jail till he an old man.
That makes sense.
Bobby Shmurda, he was in there for a little minute.
Yeah, he
But
should.
we know he was coming home at some point.
Bobby should have stayed.
You say he should stay. I don't know what the fuck he doing now. Yeah, that nigga just wilding the fuck out.
He having a good time.
I mean, he is living his life and enjoying his celebrity.
He should have practiced.
He should have practiced a little more.
Practice between four walls.
Practice writing or something. I don't know.
I mean, you ain't got shit else to do.
That just makes me think like, what the fuck were you doing in there, bro? Like to come out with this shit.
His mentality is probably still
2009, y'all.
He ain't never really get to like enjoy his like. He was on the rise up. Like nigga only released like
2 records.
Listen, shout out to Bobby.
I mean, he had like a tape, but that was about 2.
Shout out to Bobby. Bobby a real one. But let me. This just shows me that Bobby just got lucky. He just got lucky, bro. Hot nigga was he did not expect hot nigga to blow up.
At all.
He did not expect hot nigga to blow up. He got lucky because the shit that he's dropping now, bro, is terrible. It's terrible. It ain't even a little good. Like
a little good.
And niggas don't like that shit because he promote a new song almost every other day, and niggas is not checking for that shit.
You're right, cause I don't even know what song.
Exactly.
Right. I can't tell you what song.
I'm sorry. I'm happy he home and shit. That's about it.
You know what's happening when somebody come home?
He can get all his. He can use his money that he made off some shit.
Bobby, you better save your money then.
But this just shows me that Rowdy was the real artist.
Oh God, cause Roddy came home and dropped some heat.
Are you talking about Roddy?
Yeah.
Roddy Rich?
No, Rowdy
Rebel.
Bobby's nigga. Rowdy Rebel.
Okay, yeah, I don't know who that
Bobby
is.
Homeboy.
The nigga that.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know that was.
I didn't know it was somebody else. It's
on.
always a number 2 that nobody knows about that's better than number 1.
No, niggas know who Rowdy is.
Niggas know about Roddy.
Niggas know who Rowdy is.
I don't know who
And niggas been everywhere. He was on Young Thug album. He's been working.
And then the shit he been on been good.
It was fire.
Like he ain't been on no bad shit.
Okay, well send me some songs later.
He just linked back over Rock. They cool.
I mean they always cool and shit. They always be around each other, but
cool.
I mean
Roddy need to get the writing.
Say Rowdy?
Roddy. He didn't get the writing for Bobby. If it's trash,
he should.
Yeah, I'm just about to say that he might need to.
He should.
Might need to.
But I mean,
the Bobby out there dance like he a stripper and shit.
That's what he wanna do. What's the problem?
Let him live his best life.
What's the problem?
He been in jail.
Nigga, you wasn't that one. What you was doing before you got locked up? You was rapping and shit.
You don't know. We only seen 2 videos what this nigga was doing. So how are you the judge?
Jenny, why you
Y'all chill off that, man.
Jenny, why you want to feminize niggas? Goddamn. You want Bobby to dance like a slut.
What's the issue?
You want Bobby to dance like a slut. You want niggas to eat their nut. Like what the fuck? Like why you trying to feminize us, man?
I ain't trying to feminize y'all. That's what he wanna do. That's what he wanna do.
God damn. You're saying Will Smith is okay with what Jada's doing.
What's the problem?
First of all, y'all take shit and run with it. I swear to God.
What are we taking?
Yeah, she was talking in general about how sometimes it's difficult to maintain a sex life in marriage, and more couples than none will tell you that. Like, it is difficult once you get kids and you doing all this extra shit to maintain sex. Like, she wasn't saying that Will was. She was not saying that Will was bad in bed, and she came on Twitter and she basically said, y'all. Stop making up headlines. That's not what I said. This is the interview clip. And basically, because I got time today, Will has never been bad in bed. I never said that. Me and Will ain't never had a problem in bed. But it's not to say, but if y'all actually go back and watch the clip, she never said anything about Will. She was talking to Gwyneth Paltrow specifically in reference in general to just marriage in general. She never said he was bad in bed. Like, people take shit and run with it. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Go back and watch the clip. Like, I can't do this.
Okay, now after you said all of that, let me ask you this. So,
here you go.
After you have a public entanglement, right? And we're all wondering what the fuck's going on with Will, right?
Are we?
After, yes, everybody.
Will's making.
That was probably the most watched Red Table Talk that she ever had. Was after that shit. Like everybody, I even watched.
Made a movie.
I've never watched the Red Table Talk at all, and I watched that one because I wanted to see what the fuck Will had to say.
I ain't making Facebook to watch it.
I watched that shit.
It's on YouTube.
I ain't even watch it on Facebook.
It's on YouTube.
I watched it on YouTube.
Okay.
But so after that, right? After we basically watched Will looked like he about to break down in tears on the fucking show. He looked like it. I'm not gonna
I wouldn't say he was about to cry, but he definitely had a look on his face.
Them eyes were red. I don't know if he cried already or what, but them eyes were red. But we ain't gonna say nothing though. But after all of that, we killing Will. Everybody's like, how could you? Everybody's like all of that. You know what I'm saying? Embarrassment, whatever. Then you make another video saying how sex is bad and marriage, whatever the case, everything you just said, right?
What she said though.
Even if that's not what she said, Will's not good in bed. Even if she didn't say that. Which I think she did. But even if she didn't say that.
Did you watch the clip?
Yes. Even if she didn't say that. After the last situation, doesn't it make sense to you that niggas is still gonna clown Will after you say this shit? Why don't you just leave that shit the fuck alone? Like, stop talking about that type of shit.
But I get what you're saying though, but that's her platform to like tell to the world like what's going on. Like that's her platform.
Well, you need to pick your words more carefully.
It's not even. She did. That's the problem. Men take stuff and y'all literally turn it around.
Amen. Because it's women killing her too.
No,
it's women killing her too. It ain't just men.
But that's what I'm saying. It's immature women who did not go back and watch this clip, because I kid you not, if you go back and watch this clip, she does not say that. And I think what's so trippy is that people don't even understand that her and Will have an understanding. They have communication. They know what the fuck their marriage is and what it ain't. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, why do we care so much? Like, and I think the only reason why we care so much is because for so long they've been so private about their marriage. And it's like all this speculation. Oh, they have an open relationship. Oh, they're this. Oh, they're that. And it's like, no, we're not swingers. No, we're not this. And when they finally come out and tell y'all the God honest truth about what's happening in their marriage because they are comfortable, y'all basically critique it in a way that makes it so fucking unrealistic to maintain anything or to want to tell people anything. Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
that video, you know, that clip has like millions of views.
I'm pretty sure it does.
So
it has
can't say
millions
nobody
of views.
watched it.
You can definitely not say nobody watched it, but how people interpret things and how people listen to things shows maturity.
But
that was not one of those things.
There, right?
No, it absolutely is. But when you make up headlines about it, stating something completely different from what was said, that is clickbait at that point. And you know that. You know better. You know that's how media operates. Mm-hmm. And that's why she went on and she said, stop making up headlines, because that's not what I said. This is what I said, and she shows the clip underneath the tweet. And because I got time today, I've never said Will was bad in bed. We don't have no problems in bed. So I think people need to like chill.
Their sex life is so good. She went to August for
I mean, they were separated. You're not fucking a person you separated.
But they're in the same house.
You watched the interview, didn't you? She said that Joker gonna be on one side of the house, I'm gonna be on the other. We gonna be in the house together.
Because that's separation.
We ain't gotta be together, but we gonna be together.
How big is their house? Their house is
it's fucking huge.
It's the size of this whole complex.
But that's not separation.
It probably is though. It is separation for some couples though. Like everybody doesn't move out of the house when they get separated.
That's not separation.
That's plenty of people who are separated and live together.
That sounds like an open relationship.
It sounds like if I'm in a mood and I don't feel like being next to you, we got enough house for us not to be together but be together.
No, that sounds like we're together but we can fuck other people.
And if it is, the problem is that, and if it is, it's their business. And y'all are coming for her
that's
because
the crazy thing. It's everywhere for everybody to say something, see it. So if it's there, it's everybody's business.
If the roles were reversed, and this is what I put on Facebook today, it's so trippy. Men hold women to a double standard they don't hold themselves to, because of the fact they are sad to admit that basically their feelings would be hurt if we did the same shit they did to us. And it's the God honest freaking truth. Y'all really do that. If we do the same shit y'all do to us, it becomes, oh my God, it's a problem. Oh my God, she's trifling. She blah, blah, blah. But y'all be doing the same shit this whole fucking time. And we just gotta fucking suck it up and deal with it. Men can be separated and fuck other bitches and nobody got nothing to say. And this shit be public. You know this motherfucker married. You know he got a wife and kids. But y'all ain't gonna say shit? Come the fuck on.
Even if we do say shit, niggas is still gonna, females and men still gonna do what they want to do no matter.
Exactly. So why are Will and Jada so...
Let me see a port.
I think so.
This port?
Alright, you good. It's stop.
Yeah.
Try to keep your mic.
Like shit like that, it shouldn't be public for everybody to interpret or have their own opinion. So you getting mad about how people taking it, but you gotta think about too, like you put it out there so you know people are gonna take it however which way, like they've been doing it. So it's like at the end of the day, like certain shit shouldn't be shared, or say it in a better way, that way it doesn't like get taken in a certain context. But if you're gonna have something like that, you should already know, you being a famous person and y'all having these public relation problems or whatever y'all got going on. I hope I ain't saying the wrong shit, but
I don't think it's that though.
But I mean, if you gonna push it out there to the media, you know the media's gonna take anything that you say or anything that you didn't say and make it reality for people that's watching or that's commenting.
I got a question.
We make shit bigger than what it is supposed to be, but
didn't August out her though? Like
he a hurt nigga looking to be relevant. We been like discussed that shit.
I mean, but I think everybody's
that explains it.
I mean, I think it wasn't really an outing. People have been making those rumors for years. I remember seeing August and Jada rumors.
Yeah, people did start saying that shit before.
Like, I don't think that was an outing. That just confirmed it. Niggas have been talking about that shit as soon as pictures started circulating about them in public together without Will, like, just together. So, I mean, that wasn't really an outing. That was just like, okay, so we were right. Like, niggas have been talking shit about August and Jada. Now, as far, and this is what I don't like. Why do Jada think?
I was gonna say women at the same time. I was gonna say women at the same time.
Why do Jada, like, you know what I think the real problem is? I think that Jada didn't like the fact that her side nigga fucked up. And I think that she's mad that none of Will's sides said anything.
To make him like look bad.
Yeah. I think she's mad that Will was able to keep his pieces cool and his shit was cool. And she had to deal with all the bullshit. So she's trying to
ruin his reputation.
She's trying to balance it out. I think that's what's happening.
I hope that ain't true.
Will hasn't said. Will hasn't said a fucking thing. Like Will hasn't said shit. The only thing Will has said these past couple days is I've thought about committing suicide.
He said that. When has he ever?
He just said that.
He just said that.
He just said
Why
that.
did he say that?
You gotta think. Will Smith is a method actor. Like he's at that point in his career now where you can consider him a true method actor. Like he takes on whatever the character takes on. So it's like a psychological thing for him. And I think what's trippy, he just did that Venus and Serena movie, King Richard, and Serena and Venus's dad had like mental problems. So that's why he's not their coach anymore. So I think he kind of might have taken that like methodology a little too far.
I mean, we can't say that was the reason. He's probably been dealing with this for a while.
I mean,
we don't really know, but I mean, I get what you're saying. Most actors deal with that, but I mean, it's in Will's case. I can't put. He could have been dealing with shit for a while. We don't know, but I mean, he did say that, and that's all he said. Jada's been talking about marital shit, and it's like even if she's not talking about Will, the world is gonna think she is. So the world is gonna be getting on Will, and it's like, bruh, you have to know that no matter what you say, niggas is gonna think you're talking about Will.
I mean, that's who you've been with for 20-something years. Right?
But she has to know that. And if Will has mental issues, and you're his wife, so you would know better than anybody, why the fuck do you put him in these situations? That's all I'm saying. Why do you put your husband in a situation to where the world is shooting at him if you know he's got mental problems or mental issues?
Did she just stop the show?
Huh?
That's what you think? She just stop the show?
No, I mean, just talk about other shit. Like you don't have to talk about your marriage.
But it's kind of like the point is so that the red table is basically so that you can come from an honest place and be relatable. Like, for so long, you didn't know anything about Jada or Will.
There's
for the
other
longest.
shit that she can talk about.
There's a lot of other stuff she can talk about, but it doesn't make the show personable. Like,
I feel you.
Nobody
but after
knew Willow was polyamorous until the fucking show. Like, hell, I didn't know.
Well, we didn't need to know that. But I mean,
we really fucking care.
But that's her thing.
I don't care.
But some people might need, like, the show's very informational. I will give them that much. They do
what
have
does somebody's
a lot of
sexual orientation have?
I feel you
But
that
I'm
the show
saying,
is
though,
supposed to be relatable. It's supposed to be open. I feel you on that.
Y'all making it more
But
like
after that August shit,
I don't care.
you have to change your direction. I'm sorry. It is what it is. If you know your husband got mental issues, I'm not watching it. I only watched that one episode. But
you heard what I said earlier.
but after that August shit, if you know your husband got mental issues and he's got depression or whatever, fighting demons, whatever, and you know that as soon as you open your mouth now about anything marriage related, because after that August shit, it's over. Niggas is thinking you talking about Will. No matter what you say, marriage related. If you know that and you know that everybody's just gonna start joking on Will, he's got mental issues, you can't talk about it. You gotta protect him just like he protects you. He don't say shit about Jada. That's all I'm saying. He protects you. He don't say shit about you. Do the same for him. That's all I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but she's not out here talking shit. So
she's not talking shit, but when you say something about marriage, you're putting the bullseye on Will's back for the world to shoot.
I feel like Will understands that she wants to share her platform with her life experiences and things like that.
He's a supportive husband.
Okay,
but if he's got depression, he's just doing it. Like, what is that doing?
I don't think
He obviously knows it.
I mean, I don't think those are two things that coincide. Like him being a supportive husband and his depression.
Why?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, they will tell you, as they have in previous interviews, that he's been on the Red Table Talk. Nothing that Jada does affects how I feel, what I've been through, and any traumatic experiences that I had. And he said this. Is what I have been through.
Okay.
And he will literally like state that as is, and that's kind of like a running thing for them. Like, they literally are at a point where they understand that what someone else does is not a direct reflection of them. What they do is literally a direct reflection of how they interpreted the experience that they have. And this is why I said previously, with communication, it's about perception. Because if you aren't a great communicator, something that I say to you may come off as brash or harsh, but in the way in which I'm saying it to you, I'm thinking I'm coming from a loving place. So it's all about perception and how you perceive stuff, and that's why you can't allow what somebody else does to necessarily affect you. Like, but depression is an internalization. You can't.
I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna move on.
Can't do that.
Do you know that depression can happen from any side, from all sides?
I have major depressive disorder. I'm suicidal. I know. Believe me.
Okay, so what you just said doesn't matter with anything that I said.
It does, because I have to learn not to internalize.
You're saying that Will said that nothing Jada does affects him in that way.
They have to understand that.
But depression doesn't work that way, because your depression could get triggered by anything.
Your depression can get triggered. It doesn't mean that person is.
So it doesn't matter that if Jada's doing something, it doesn't affect them. But if he gets triggered from the entire world shooting at him, does it really matter what Jada does at that point? It's just.
But
stop putting him in that situation.
But that's the thing, though. You basically just said it doesn't really matter what Jada does. The world's going to trigger him because he's in a position for that to happen.
And who's putting him in that position? Socorro?
He did when he became a celebrity. No, he did when he became a celebrity. Jada's putting him in the situation. He did when he became a celebrity. She keeps talking about marriage. Niggas are shooting at him for marriage. Jada needs to stop talking about marriage. Talk about something else.
Who was we to say that Will is really that upset about this? Like, he
just said he thought about committing suicide. He's clearly upset.
We don't know. He didn't give you.
What do you mean we don't know? He just said it.
He said that that's up to his wife to help him through his hard times. But
how's she gonna help him if she's putting him in the like DC?
We get what you're saying. We feel like at the end of the day, it's like
that was a tweet.
You're basically blaming somebody, and they gave you a tweet.
I'm not blaming anybody. All I'm saying is, if you know your husband has mental issues, stop putting him in the situation where his mental issues.
I feel like if it was honestly that deep, if it was that deep, that Will.
Does it get deeper than suicide?
What I'm saying, if he was like really in a mental spot, his mother-in-law, his wife, and his daughter do this red table talk, you don't think one of them would have just stopped because they dad?
She hasn't stopped.
Or better
but
yet,
I'm saying
that's
his
crazy.
own daughter is still in the show. If she know like this is really fucking dad up, I'm not gonna be participating in this shit. That's my theory of it. Like, you really think like he really going through with?
I don't think neither one of them like Will.
I love Will. What do you mean?
They want Tupac to be dead.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Yeah,
What?
we're not about to get deeper in this conversation.
What?
This shit done went over too
What's
fucking
that?
long.
What's
The daughter wrote Tupac a fucking letter.
What's the
They
next?
remember that one year Willow wrote Pac a letter saying, "Yo, mommy misses you a lot and shit." She wrote a letter to dead Pac. Like I remember that letter. I remember that shit. That was all over the place. Jada just wrote a letter to Pac last year saying she miss her and she miss him and shit. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
If you're my girl, there's a fucking time limit on the time you can grieve your dead ex.
Nah, fuck that.
No, there's a time limit, goddammit. I don't give a fuck.
My ex died.
If you still grieving your ex a year after you kick, I'm not telling you shit. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do.
See, I'll be cool
I'm
with y'all,
leaving.
man, grieving his dead ex.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Hey, look, I'm not telling you what to do. You do what you want to do.
I was
I'm
with
telling you
somebody
what I'm
and they-
gonna do.
If I was
I'm
with somebody and they had a
leaving.
dead ex, I would be supportive because I understand that was somebody that they were with. Like,
Now, how
saying
long
that
can they keep doing that though? Like
I
every
mean,
year.
really, to be honest with you, I really don't care how long you do it because I mean, me personally, it's like they dead.
Like,
they
bro,
not
like
here.
I'm married to you and all. We
They're
got
dead.
kids.
They're not here. It ain't like they gonna come
I
back
got
from the dead.
we
and be
married.
like, well,
We got
bitch,
kids.
hey.
I come in the room one day, you crying about an ex that died 10 years ago. Like, I'm just supposed to console you? Like, I don't
mean,
give
It's not supposed to console.
I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, this nigga died 10 years ago, man. You don't get over it and go play with our daughter that's downstairs. Like, the fuck? Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. That's how I feel.
Niggas. That's all.
Nigga died.
Niggas. She got so sick of your shit. She was like, just niggas.
We married with 3 kids, and you crying in the room about an ex that died 10 fucking years ago.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm supposed to do what in that moment?
Cause no, for real though, sometimes you really do.
Do you
have
feel me
moments
on
about-
this?
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. If I was to walk in the crib or some
And just
shit,
see you
I don't
10
crying.
years ago he
I
died
don't
and you
think they're
still
gonna
crying.
be
We
right.
have 3 kids. We've been
Oh God,
married.
you built the life of me,
I mean, it
goddamn.
happens, but he making it seem like they gonna.
Cause it could have been how they
They're gonna
died.
boo-hooing from here to like 10 years from now. I don't think they're gonna like.
I ain't gonna lie, you boo-hoo from 10
Every
years
day.
ago.
That's what I'm
About
saying.
a dead ex.
Look,
So when they
I'm not
found-
saying you can't
They
feel no type of
technically
way,
not an
but
ex though. They technically, like, say for instance, they died while y'all.
no,
were
we
together.
no. We on a dead ex. We
Okay,
not
a
switching
dead
it.
ex.
Don't switch
Wait,
it.
Yeah, we on a
wait,
dead
pause.
ex.
I guess the question is, were Jada and Tupac actually dating? They were more like best friends.
Bro, they were fucking in
But that
love.
They were in love.
They were in
We
love.
know that, but they were like best friends.
Hey, I
So
wasn't
it doesn't matter if
I
it was
wasn't
dating or
even
not. They were
born
in
yet. I
love.
thought it
She
was
loved
some
that
shit.
nigga. She loved
Yeah, he
the fuck
loved
out of
her
that
too.
nigga. Like, bro.
He loved her too, but he loved her too. But I think he was engaged to.
She tell that nigga happy
He was
birthday
engaged
every
to
year.
Kadada Jones.
Yeah.
So my thing is
What that
like
mean?
even with him being
What that
engaged,
mean?
so you telling me that Kadada
that
can't
mean?
cry because she was in Vegas that night he got killed? You telling me Kadada can't cry or be sad over
Not
the fact
if
that
you've
Tupac?
been married with somebody for 10 years with 3 fucking children. Move the fuck on.
Well,
Move
is there anything
on,
wrong with her
bro.
hoping to keep his legacy alive or
He's
his memory?
gone. He's
Is there anything wrong with her
gone.
keeping his memory alive?
He's not coming back. Your crying is not
To
gonna
be
bring
honest,
this
to be
nigga
honest,
back. Like,
to be honest, she don't need his help keeping his legacy alive.
Sure
That shit
they
gonna
don't.
live on forever
yeah.
without
Really don't.
Like,
without
no.
him. Be honest.
yeah.
I
think- I
think
think
that
that would be
was
the-
her like. Her
I think that would
best
be the
friend
same
and
thing.
everything.
I don't think any girl would want to come home and see their nigga crying over an ex that died 10 plus years ago. And y'all are married with 3 kids.
Probably not, but me.
Like, babe, I'm just so sad, man. You remember Keisha? Man, Keisha, man, she got hit by that truck.
I'm taking you a
10
step
years
further.
ago.
What if you make a post every year?
Yeah, like, what if,
Yeah,
and I
like
make
every year
this
they
long
death
Instagram
anniversary.
post every
Yeah.
year. She's gonna look at me
A
like,
well
I'm
thought
crazy.
out
Like,
post
yo.
with a picture and all that shit.
Yeah, like, yo,
I mean,
you gotta chill.
I have a friend whose wife died in childbirth, so I can't say that because he is dating somebody, but he has made a long post about his wife that died in childbirth. So
Who?
it's a friend of mine whose wife died in childbirth.
How long-
Basically,
how long
like
ago
they
was that?
were.
See, but that's different though, because y'all got a
They-
kid, so the kid is a constant reminder.
Well, they have
That's
like
different.
they have 2 kids. They had 2 kids, and The one that she died from, who's still alive.
Yeah.
So basically 2 sons, and then like he's in a relationship with somebody now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been what, 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
And like she'll go and visit the grave with him and everything.
But that's different though.
And she'll
they have a kid, so the kid.
But it's
the
not
kid
even
is a
that,
constant
like,
reminder.
But
You
can
said
tell
she
he's
died
still
at
hurt.
childbirth?
She died. Yeah, she
Yeah,
literally
that's
died.
totally
different. The kid is a constant
I'm
reminder.
the
Of
shit
course,
out
you're
of
gonna be sad. Like we're talking about
every time your
some other
child's
shit.
birthday come around,
Okay, well
you
at least they're slightly reasonable.
she's not there.
At least they're slightly reasonable. If a kid is involved, then they're
Yeah,
I mean, the
that's a
child
whole
is-
different
you look at the
situation.
kid, you're gonna think about the mom. Like that's reasonable. You can't get over that. But I mean,
Yeah, she
It's
died
like-
at childbirth.
I mean, if the nigga died,
they're not complete assholes.
if the nigga died in a car accident, you gonna get sad every time you see a Mazda?
Yo, shut up. Next subject. Anyway, everyone
all I can do is look up. Like I can't. Yo,
I don't even want to laugh
what?
at this shit. Like everyone
I'm
say
not
why
laughing. That
everybody's
shit
single.
just crazy.
Everybody say why everybody's single. What was that about? What's that about?
Because I drove a Mazda.
What's that about?
I don't know. For.
That's why.
Killer. It's literally like one of the. Everyone say why everyone is single. Why is that? What's that?
Why everybody says everybody's single?
I mean, Jenny's not single, so we're the only the single people in the room say why they're single. Like,
I choose to be single. To be honest, I choose to be single. I don't have no problem getting in a relationship. I don't have a problem getting in a relationship or getting with somebody.
No,
It's
but
just
I'm
I
saying,
choose
if
to be
I
single.
was to be like, I'm saying before I got in a relationship, I chose to be single because I wanted to work on myself. You know?
nobody want to hear that mature shit, man.
I mean, it's the fucking truth.
Man, it's the truth, because that's where the fuck I'm at with it right now. I'm like, shit.
On some real shit though, like I ain't gonna lie, a couple girls that I did talk to, I ain't gonna lie, I had a string of females that I talked to that really wouldn't like the type of female I need to be with.
A Bumble.
I got a Bumble, but I mean, and it should be cracking, but
Not gonna lie to you.
It should be cracking lucky. It's just no. Well, you can, but
Hell yeah, bro. All
the
them
only
shit
problem that I have,
Look at it.
you know what?
Bro,
I'm gonna
I
create
just
a
got on
dating
one the
app.
other night, like that ass.
Killing
I
be
was
like, she
yeah.
about to make this dating app. I'm gonna create a dating app that allows you to choose your racial preference because I've been getting a lot of white men on Bumble lately. I'm not feeling that.
Bumble is for white.
I was just about to say, I think Bumble is for white people.
It's a lot of black people.
God sort of, bro. That's my down
like
here.
somebody old ass
Bruh.
uncle
Or
trying to holler
Tinder.
at me.
Tinder's good.
Tinder is definitely Thought Nation. I can't.
Wow.
Well, I'm on the
Not
You
Yeah.
might mix your match.
My best friend and her husband met on. My best friend and her husband met on PLF. That's the crazy shit.
So everybody in here is single
Makes
except for Jenny because
Jenny
they're working on themselves
Yeah.
and they choose to. That's what.
I mean, I'm always working on myself, but I done tried a couple times and that shit just didn't fucking
Have you
work.
made progress?
Huh? Yeah, I made a lot of progress.
For yourself?
Yeah.
What
that
progress?
is.
That's good.
Like, I know myself, like,
You put that $5.
I'm good with myself. Huh? I what?
You put that $5 in sheep. That was working on your.
Shut up.
Nah, $5 in Bitcoin, not Shiba. I put more money in Shiba.
I feel you. You supposed to.
But nah, I was just like, you know, I got shit going for myself and shit like that. I'm self-aware.
Podcast.
So like I'm good with myself. It's like at the end of the day, I need somebody who's going not really help me elevate, but you know, add to my life, not subtract from it. You know?
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And I ain't got time to be fooling around with these females around here that be, you know, that shit. 'Cause, bro, I'm talking back to back, like, bro. I like, you
Well,
know, I'll be single.
y'all were just really mature, man.
No.
Bro, you just know what you want to deal with, what you
I mean,
don't.
I feel you.
Right.
I can't even give my answer because y'all's just mature. Y'all mature me
you
out.
single,
No.
Why are you single,
No,
killer?
y'all mature me out.
Cause he like
I
the
don't-
freedom of fucking with
Like,
different
you can fuck who
females.
you want to,
No,
and then
y'all
you
matured me out. I don't even.
I mean, no, but on some real nigga shit though, I do love my freedom and being able to
Freedom
do what I
has
want
nothing to do with why I'm
Shit.
single.
Oh well then. That's why you single then?
I can't say because y'all.
Why you can't say?
Y'all matured me out. Now if I say it,
say what you want. Nigga, we already know you the different one in the room every time.
Exactly.
So you might as well go ahead and say what you gonna
Always
say.
the contrary.
Yeah, you go.
That's
You
why
might
I
as well go ahead and say what you gonna say.
I thought y'all were gonna be like funny with it, so I can't.
I mean, when I seen that on the list, I was like, oh, we gonna be talking about on some serious shit.
Oh.
I mean, that'll still be my answer. Like,
I mean, you really want to know?
Yeah,
Yes,
I wanna
nigga.
know.
I like a certain way that a vagina looks, and I haven't found that yet.
I mean, that's your standard.
whoa. Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
What?
Bro, you gonna be searching to the end of time, guys. You gonna be searching to the end of fucking time, bro.
I fucking
What,
cannot.
I have a vagina that I like.
I really, it's 6
Okay,
types of
alright,
vagina. I
man,
want to
no.
know the types that you're.
But man, though,
what type
hold on,
are you
hold on,
looking
hold on.
for? This is crazy.
Well, if you do find a vagina that you do like,
Go
but
ahead.
she don't like the dick that you got.
Oh! That's a hard match.
That's a hard match.
I'm just saying, like,
It's a hard match.
You typical working with like
I'm gonna keep up my quest.
Oh, he gonna be
hell
looking
nah,
forever.
boy.
The
You're gonna be looking forever.
Hell nah, nigga.
Oh my god, I found the perfect vagina, but her personality is trash as fuck.
I'll deal with it.
Fuck.
Hell no.
No,
You got a
for
trash
real.
personality, bro.
If I be out here chasing dick, I be chasing dick up.
Can't do no business.
Searching.
Yeah, I like the certain. I have like a certain of the shape that I like,
Okay.
and I need to have
I
that
thought you were
shape.
gonna say something personality based, not vagina based, but I guess it works.
Yeah.
It works for you. It works. I mean, I just.
I like pink. I like pink vagina, but lately I've
I ain't
been
gonna lie, I'm about to
feeling-
ask you what's the qualities of the vagina that you look
Does that constitute her? I have a question. Because I don't know how other vajayjays look.
Oh god.
What if she dark skinned and it's not pink, but it's the type of vajayjay you like?
Nah, I gotta be pink. That's one of the.
So like light skin
She gotta be light skinned?
or white.
No, the inside gotta be pink.
I mean, is that most of the size pink?
No,
It's not.
It's like people like between red
I've been running into some black
skin
vajayjays.
complexion. And like dark skin girls are like
I've been running into some jerky, boy. Let me tell you.
He said some
The
jerky.
inside should be pink.
yeah, the insides. Everybody's inside.
Hold on.
Wait, I'm so lost.
Hold
What
on.
part are
So
you talking about?
the Golden Gate she gotta open? Or she got the shit where the shit, you know, it's already
It's
out.
already
there.
out.
It's already like boom,
She
blam.
got lips or she don't?
Yeah.
She got lips or bones?
She gotta have them. She gotta have them Rolls Royce doors.
Hey, got me up on that shit.
Why did you say
Rolls Royce, oh God.
Actually, when you think about it, it's how Rolls Royce opens.
Oh,
It opens like
man.
that. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. That's
Yo,
true.
you funny as hell.
Fuck. Funny as fuck.
Oh,
You
shit.
Oh my
You gotta
God.
have that. That's number one.
That I'm never gonna forget that. I swear to God, I'm never gonna forget that ever.
If they don't open like that, then it's probably enough.
I usually call them Golden Gates, but I bet that
Oh God.
Golden Gate?
I have a question.
To the
Because you're
promised land.
saying the inside has to be pink, but is that like you're talking about
I think
inside
the-
the
I think
lip?
it's
Are you talking about the whole
thing.
thing?
No, the
Sounds
inside. Like when you
Most
open up,
insides
when
are
you,
inside.
like when you open up the Rolls Royce doors, you see the pink.
But
Wait, you
most
see
people
the
should be
pink.
pink, right? It's just
the
me.
pink.
No, some of them shits be black.
I guess I might start looking at pussy.
I'm trying to figure this out. I've only looked at mine. I only looked at mine. So I can't say
I look
what
at-
people look like.
I
So it's like, no, but I
examine
thought it was
vagina
pink.
before I lick it.
Everybody's.
Everybody's.
I'm saying.
Are you talking about the
Other
whole?
people's
You're talking
like-
about the
I
whole.
advise all men out there to examine the vagina before
You don't
lick it.
examine. First of all, ladies, if y'all don't examine penis, I don't know what to
I
tell
don't know
y'all
what to
because
say.
I examine. I be looking.
Oh, shit.
Lumps,
You can see
lumps,
it in the dark.
veins, like you can see that. You can see that shit. I thought it was just your eyes adjust. You can see that shit. I be looking at it like, yeah, I want to put my mouth on this or
I'm in here
no.
crying. Oh, shit.
I want to put my mouth on this or no.
And then after I get
damn.
past that, Rolls Royce doors, check. Pink, check.
Alright.
Second is the doorbell top.
I think smell
got it
first.
with the flicker.
Smell is like a
I think
definite-
smell first.
Like smell first. Rolls Royce doors.
The smell ain't, I ain't even about to go down there and smell. Like,
What's the
And then it
question?
has
Are you
to have
talking
the
about the
flicker.
whole has
you
to
said
be
the
pink?
what?
It has to have the flicker.
What is the
The clit.
The flicker. It gotta be sticking out. I get it. If I can do this, like I gotta flick.
It has to be
You talking about it gotta be.
it has to be a hooded clitoris. That's what he said.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
It's like your it's like, it's gotta be
I did not know none of this.
I wanted pointing at me.
He's talking I wanted pointing at me.
Yeah, so I can see that I'm the one that's pointing at me. Like, I'm the one.
The only way it does that is when you open the doors.
I know.
You gotta open the doors first.
That what he said. That what he said after he
when
opened
the doors. It should pop out like one of those little
It should pop out like Uncle Sam. I want you.
Like a pop-up book. I get you. After you open the cover and shit.
Yeah, and then I can flick it. If I can flick it.
Funny. I never think about shit like this until Killer brings it up.
Facts.
Ever.
They gonna have me thinking different. Like I made some of shit on I do a line with some shit on this.
But the question I have is it not always pink?
She's no,
that's the part that's getting me though. I want to say that's the part that's getting me. I want to say you gonna really have me over here.
What makes it not pink?
I don't know, man. You gotta ask their mama.
What makes it not pink?
I'm so dumb.
You're talking about the inside of the hole, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta ask their mama why it's not pink. That's where they.
You talking? Gotta ask their mama.
I don't know.
That was funny because I was really about to be on some serious shit. Like the reason why I'm single is because I always somehow attract niggas that are trying to fix themselves for some reason. Like in the middle of some shit.
Oh.
Like I just ran into that shit on Bumble.
It was.
Nigga was like, not fucking kidding. not on the first message. This is when we started talking.
Oh God, I don't want to hear all your problems. How you doing? I'm trying to fix it. I don't want to hear all your problems on the first message. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
Hey, you got.
How are you?
Hey, you gotta get that shit out.
Now that you asked me.
Yeah, don't say
I am a little fucked up.
People expose themselves too much at first. Yeah, like whoa.
I am a little fucked up out here, man.
Homeboy literally was like, he was like, yeah, I won't complain. You know, it's not nothing you can really help me with. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh shit.
You're right. Let me go ahead and grab
Oh God. Back the fuck out. Back the fuck out. Don't mess
back the fuck up.
Shit. I'm gonna say sexual harassment.
Unmatched. Yo, if somebody come back and be like, yo, why you unmatch me? The way my life is set up. The way my life is set up.
It was matchable.
I ain't think this gonna work, dog. I ain't got it. I ain't at that mental capacity right now to help nobody with themselves.
Niggas must be having that shit.
I gotta fix my own shit.
Niggas must be having that shit in their bio. Niggas must be having that shit in their bio.
Right.
Man.
I'm gonna let you have it, dog. I ain't got it.
Nah, I was on Tinder and some chick said, you know, I was like, hi, how you doing? You know, like shit like that. She was like, shit, fucked up.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say back after that.
You know what? But you know what? That was
I don't even know you like what.
But that was so different for me. I like that. It was because it was so different. Usually you get a I'm doing good or
that might give you a little interest.
Fucked up. I was intrigued, so I was like. Why? What happened? Oh, like, what's going on? What happened?
He's toxic.
I was like, what happened? And she said, man, you know, I'm supposed to get this medicine for my kid, but my baby daddy ain't shit, so he ain't gonna help me get the medicine. Now I gotta figure out how to get the medicine.
Oh, hell no.
And I was like,
I'm not giving you no money. I'm not giving you no money.
And I was like, damn.
When he said, damn, I won't complain, you won't be able to help. I asked back the fuck.
Yeah, I'm not giving you no money. Yeah, he ain't gonna give me no money to do this. Ooh, I'm not gonna give you no money either.
Damn, like, how much is the medicine? I said, how much is the medicine? She said, it's $1,200. And I said, damn, the medicine $1,200? I'm like, shit, you ain't got insurance? She said, no. I'm like, damn, your kid probably gonna be fucked up then, because you ain't got the money.
You ain't right.
He stated the fucking obvious.
Oh, God, I probably would have backed out the conversation
I wouldn't even ask. I wouldn't even gone into it. I'm
gonna give her some money.
If it ain't shit that I can help with, I ain't even about to ask.
Why?
You would have gave her $1,200?
No, not $1,200. I gave her like 20.
I ain't giving that motherfucker shit.
You're not getting anything.
I can tell you right now, I ain't giving her shit. I'll pray for you.
Somebody taught me with that.
I ain't even praying. I ain't wasting my prayers on you.
But you do know people be out here hustling too, though, right?
But that is
I'm not wasting my prayers, man. My prayers cost too much money.
I just be like,
that's why I don't even do stuff like I can't. Like I backed the fuck out of that message so fast, and I guess my thing is just at the end of the day, I ain't really feeling the whole Because I ain't about to ask you for money. I ain't about to ask you for no money, so please don't ask me for none. Because I mean, if I do have it, I'll still probably not get it.
What I don't like is when you are talking to a girl with a kid, she start hammering on about how her baby daddy won't give her money for certain shit.
Yeah.
That kind of alludes to like,
why you mad at me?
This nigga might give me some money if I talk good.
Yeah.
Or if like he
Y'all
fucking
crazy.
with me.
Am I the only person that feels like that's so whack?
I give you some money.
That is whack
give me some
because
ass.
I'm not talking to you. Huh?
It's
She
like a
gotta give
turn
me
off.
some ass.
She got you some. Nah, that's not enough.
Wait, really? It's
not
It's
enough.
a turn off for me.
That's not enough.
To do for what?
I guess that's a turn off.
What's the turn off?
For anybody to just come at you and say, oh, such and such is this and this. I'm like, yo, I just want to fucking chill. I don't want to hear all that shit right now. Like, I ain't trying to hear all that.
I'm like if we first started talking, like I don't want to.
Yeah, when we first started, now like I don't want to.
Yeah,
That's don't make me not want to talk to you.
Sometimes I just want to.
Not saying I don't sympathize with what you going through, but that's kind of light. Yeah, that's kind of a lot to bring on somebody that just getting to know you.
You shouldn't be dating if you got all them fucking problems. You don't even need to be on the app at that point. You shouldn't even be talking to nobody. I'm sorry. If I have an issue that I'm dealing with and I know it's gonna like make me moody and shit and not want to like deal with the next person, like I'm not about to even be on a fucking app. I'm not. That don't
be the case for everybody. Some people they just want to compound their problems, right? They just keep going look for the wrong shit every time.
It's called attention seekers.
And that's why I say I be good on being single, like especially when I be going through shit. Not saying I don't welcome like people into my life, but at the same time, at the end of the day, I'm relying on myself to get through my own shit.
Right.
So I ain't about to put that on the next person.
Hell no.
You know what's so crazy? Homeboy, somebody that I met on Bumble literally hit me up and was like, I just called and said, hey. Huh? You did what? You didn't want anything? And he was like, yo, he's like, you really got people that will call you, like, and they want something? I'm like, bruh, my fucking phone only rings when people want something. Like, this is so fucking weird that you literally called me just to say hey and you didn't want anything. It's so fucking weird. He's like, damn. He's like, that's sad. I said, I know. I said the same thing when I just thought about that out loud. It's so weird. Like, but that's how it is, unfortunately. Like, dating fucking sucks. The dating pool has shit in it. Okay, it's just what it is.
Well,
I think dating has gotten worse.
Absolutely,
it's social media, it's society.
It's gotten worse.
Expectations are disappointing.
Some days I be like, I'm glad I'm single.
They want stuff so quick.
I be glad I'm single.
They want to be married and shit.
Stop asking for sex on the first date too. Stop doing that.
I encourage everyone to fuck on the first date.
I don't know.
It depends on the vibe.
If you lucky enough, do that thing.
I encourage everybody to fuck on the first date.
Don't ask.
Just go with the flow, man.
Just go with the flow. If you ask, when you ask, that's like, oh, what the fuck did you just ask?
Find out if that person can satisfy you on the first date, because you would never buy a car without test driving.
Yeah, but that bring up your body count though.
Girl, body count, we too old for those.
Yeah, fuck a body count.
That shit reset every year?
My shit
triple. Is that how it works?
Hey, that's how you want to live your life. If that's how you want to live that shit. Hey, that's how you want to live your life. Go ahead. I got some memorable.
Do you be forgetting people that you fuck? Huh? You be forgetting people that you fuck. You be like, did I?
If it was lackluster.
Yeah, my shit kind of high.
If it was lackluster,
I remember every face.
I don't even remember people.
That's not good.
Some chick walked up on me one day and said, "You remember me?" I said, "No."
Nah, if you got asked if I remember you, then you already.
It probably sucked.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
First of all,
and niggas get offended when you say shit like that, and I be doing that shit on.
But I'm the type of nigga. I try to say shit in a nice way. I try not to hurt a girl feelings. You know, sometimes I feel like I shouldn't give a damn. Because one girl, bro, she lit like we had sex and it was so bad. I ain't talked to her. Like I ghosted her. She literally hit me up. She like, oh, that's all you wanted. I really want to text her back. I was like, no, that shit was trash. I didn't want nothing else. But that's how I felt. But I didn't say shit.
Why are you like this?
I just text her back.
Yeah, I just didn't text her back.
But why do men ghost people?
I didn't have no nice way of saying like I don't want to fuck with you.
That's not nice. Ghosting is just as bad.
We're sparing y'all.
But what should I say though?
We're sparing y'all.
You're really not sparing this. Actually, it makes people like me mad. It pisses me off because I'm like, yo, you could just fucking say.
So you rather dude just tell you the goddamn truth instead of
I actually would because to be honest with you, it might help me with the next nigga. You never know.
You don't want my truth.
I need to start thinking.
If I go,
nobody ever wants your truth.
I can't speak for nobody else, but when I go,
he gonna say
I can't speak for nobody else. But when I ghost you, I'm sparing you.
That's how I felt. That's why I ghosted her.
I know that's why I did.
That's
I
how
can't
I
speak
felt.
for nobody
I was
else.
like, it's no nice way for me to say.
I can't
like you was
tell
bad
you.
in bed. Like,
If I tell a chick literally everything in my mind, that
you would really fuck up the vibe.
Like I would
single motherfucker, boy.
He is a single motherfucker. What do you mean?
No, like a single motherfucker. When I say a single motherfucker, like a single motherfucker, like you ain't even getting no females come through.
I ain't found the Rolls Royce stories pussy yet.
Oh my god.
Bro, you gonna be looking for that.
I mean, when I find it though,
it's gotta be pink.
It's gotta have Rolls Royce.
It's gotta have the
first.
hooded clit and.
Yep.
He want a lot.
I'm gonna say I don't even know what he's looking for at this point. He's looking for
the way people,
he looking for a perfect vagina. That's what I'm
looking for. A virgin vagina.
What is the perfect vagina? You know
I think the perfect vagina.
Leave it to the females. Every female gonna say they got the perfect vagina soon.
Nah. Some people should be ugly, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, there's some ugly vaginas.
But they ain't gonna walk around. They ain't gonna walk around and be like, "Oh, my vagina ugly." They gonna say that shit. The best shit smoking.
I've told a chick that her vagina
it look like a vagina.
You told her that?
It's supposed to be cute.
What was her response to that?
I don't know.
A chick. What was the chick's response to what? Me telling her that
she got an ugly vagina.
I mean, she laughed, but I kept a straight face. I was like, I'm serious. I'm not fucking you.
Wait, why did you not have sex with her?
Cause her vagina was ugly.
Nah, I had a girl with an ugly vagina that kept me from eating it.
Really?
But I still fucked.
I didn't do a thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like that shit.
I didn't do a thing.
What did it look like?
You know how like
look like old
back
man
of a
Jenkins.
toe look?
A toe.
That's how, yeah. Shit like that. I was
Yo, why? It had a weird face to it.
Yeah, all that. I ain't saying she got a perfect vagina, but I ain't gonna lie, if you got an ugly face on
Was
that
she cute? Was she cute?
She was straight. She wasn't like the best looking chick, but she wasn't the worst looking chick.
I saw a meme that says
I was like, you know,
people have made booty so important they forget that they ugly.
Nah, hell no. See, when you young, yeah. When you get older, after a while, you gotta start looking at everything. You can't just be looking at the ass.
What should be?
Hey man, expectations, man.
I done seen too many. I done
You
seen too many niggas out here with ugly ass baby mamas.
Yep.
That's very true.
I done seen too many that I'm trying to
They
be
got
that
a fat
person.
ass though.
You know what go through my mind?
They be the best ones to hit.
You know what go through my mind now that I get older and older? I don't want to fuck a chick that I'm not
Ugly chicks with the fatties,
scared to have a baby with.
because they will come through 100% of the time.
Yeah, that.
Which is why you call them last.
I don't know how.
But I'm not trying to have sex with chicks. I'm not. That wouldn't be like if I was to almost have a baby with you. I wouldn't be scared to pop out with you. Type
I
shit.
agree.
That's how I think about shit now.
But niggas do be just nutting in anything.
Cause I be damn if I nutting goddamn ugly ass Bertha.
Yeah.
And now I'm at your people's house cause I done had a kid with you and shit. Like,
I bet they food good though.
see, they got redeeming qualities.
That baby shower food gonna be busted.
They do got redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
But at the same
baby
time,
shower
like,
food
bro,
gotta be
I want my
busted.
babies to look. I ain't got no kids yet. I want all my babies to look good. I want my babies pretty and all that shit.
Is
So
it weird that I want my babies to be brown?
No.
that you want them to be
I
brown?
want them to be brown. I always say I want chocolate babies.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Milk chocolate babies.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Speaking of expectations, man, we got rap beef. We've got rap beef. Yes, Latto. Latto.
With who?
Latto has popped out. She went on LA Leakers. She had a few words to say.
That shit was crazy.
She had a few words to say.
Yeah.
That freestyle was.
And let me tell you something, folks. Who she said something about, that person is on the clock.
Hold on.
I'm telling you right now.
Ours is that fucking serious.
I got a question though. Was it about this Mona Scott, the Mona Scott drive?
Yes.
About somebody that's on Love and Hip Hop?
Yep.
Yeah.
Atlanta,
I'm about to say that's
specifically?
in the freestyle.
That's from South Carolina specifically.
That's definitely in
We
there.
always feel like
Hey, look, everything big except my body count. Still spending rap game money, fuck bitches talking about. Hope I'm the biggest, statistics and lyrics match my mouth. Mona Scott can't pay $1 bill in my 4-story house.
Mona Scott can't pay $1 bill in my 4-story house.
Nah, she wasn't done.
when I heard it.
She wasn't done.
I'm on Pescatarian in a lounge truck, but that's the same thing. How you big but not the rest? How you big can't name a track? How you big can't hang a plate? Bitches talking change, they CEO bought, but go on.
Boy, what the?
She's wearing a chain at the fair.
Yeah, the QC.
Oh, let me tell you something, folks, man. I am from the Met. I am from the Met. I'm from the Met. I am from the Met. Rennie, baby. You gotta respond.
Got to, sis.
You gotta respond, man. Listen, Rennie, I'm from the Met. I support you 110%.
I don't see niggas from the Met with it.
You have to respond. You can't let her do home team like that. You can't do it. You can't let her do home team like that. If you ain't gonna respond, I'll respond. I'll diss Latto for you. I mean, if you don't want to respond, I'll do it. I ain't never diss no. Well, yes, I have.
When I heard it yesterday.
Latto wasn't playing. She was.
I might never really look into their beef like that.
I mean, look at her. She dressed like she She got the braid. What? She got a Letterman jacket on with the braids.
Shout out my nigga Currency with the jet life.
She looked like she ready for the smoke. She ain't looking cute.
Basically, the smoke is that everybody says that Big Latto stole Rennie Rucci's style, and which I feel like she kind of did. But records sell.
Yeah.
And so when you it don't matter if you do jack somebody's style, if you do it better than they do, or you sell more records than they do, it's kind of like
right.
So that when she said that Mona Scott line, I was like,
yeah, I caught that.
I was in my car. I was like, whoa.
I caught that. I caught that immediately. That was like direct. It was like, okay, yeah.
So what's the beef about the Love and Hip Hop shit though?
No, Rennie's on Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
That's why she said the Mona Scott shit.
Mona Scott can't pay a bill in my 4-story.
I caught that as soon as she said it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Like, all right, cool.
That was very clear. And then the chain situation, I was like, oh.
Caught that too.
Like, oh.
And the big shit.
Yeah, I say they've been arguing about the big shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because she Big Latto now, and you know, Rennie big going by Big Rucci, Big Rennie. Like, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, Big Latto sound better though. Yeah, but I'm just being honest.
People been calling her Big Rennie.
I know this whole team, but
people been calling her Big Rennie since she was in the club. So like that, I mean,
I hear that.
Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
honestly, that part specifically, like the big part, I'm like, come on, bro. Everybody put big in their name at some point.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit definitely got me like reminiscing. Like I was like, damn, man. I ain't had a rap beef in a long ass time, man. I might be time to knock the rust off a little bit, man. Diss a nigga.
Who would you diss?
Get some diss.
Who would you diss?
I don't know. Somebody, man. That shit had me itching, man. Like, damn, I want to rap battle with somebody. That shit had me remembering the good old days when I was beefing with damn near every rapper in this city.
Okay, 50 Cent.
Hey, Trap no.
That's crazy.
Trap no. Trap was around when I was beefing with everybody. Because Trap was the facilitator for all of that shit. He was going around trying to stop it. And I would just make it worse. Like damn, killer, I just talked to that nigga. Why you had to say that?
He run around the city trying to put out fires. You keep starting new ones. Oh God, you keep starting new ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna start a new one though. I got somebody I address on the album.
Alright, cool.
Speaking on the album, man, I know like people like listen, the album is coming out next year, man. It's coming out next year. I know. It was
we don't have a date.
It was supposed to come out October sometime October 15th, I think. But listen, it's not. It's coming out next year, April.
You got a date?
April
It come out
15th.
April what?
It's coming out April
Man, this
15th.
nigga playing a joke on
A
us,
whole joke.
It's coming out April 15th.
Alright.
The day before my birthday.
Y'all
I have
heard
a
it here
plan.
first.
I have a plan. I'm dropping it my birthday weekend for a reason.
Alright.
Y'all heard it here
Alright,
first.
so
We just saying
Alright.
April 15th.
Alright.
Now we gonna come back April 15th, and if that shit ain't out,
Yeah, like he ain't got people that do support his music that has heard his shit
Yeah.
and know his shit like that. So like,
Shout out to Benny.
shout out to you,
Yeah,
man.
Benny asked when I was gonna drop it.
Shout out to you,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
sorry, man.
Real nigga out here.
But
I
listen,
don't know what
man.
he got going on, bro. but-
I hear some people saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna drop it," or "I'm joking," or whatever. Listen, man. Listen.
Shit, prove me wrong.
I want to battle somebody.
Who you want to battle?
I don't know, somebody, man. I'm gonna do it like this, yo. If any rapper out there in the Met in this city wants smoke, if any rapper in Columbia, South Carolina wants smoke with me, I will be happy and obliged to bury you. I will put up money. I'll put up $500, and you put up $500, and we can battle for a stack.
You heard that shit stack.
If you truly better than me, then take my money. Or I'll take yours, whatever the case may be.
who's judging this, by the way?
Damn, I wish I was a rapper.
Hey, Dejan T, my girl, Dejan T, set it up. Set it up. Set it
I
up.
can't rap for shit, but I might do it just to see if I can take his money.
Yeah, no, I ain't getting in that ring. I done played 2K for money. It's a different game when there's money on the line.
Hey, listen,
different
man.
game.
Listen.
Yeah.
If any nigga in the Met wants smoke, put your money where your mouth is, man. Let's see. Put up 500. I'll put up 500. We could do it. We could do it. Because I really don't think there's anybody in this city that's better than me. But I mean, we can see. Dejan, set
And
that
that's
shit
the
up.
word, bird. That's the real spiel.
You cannot be seriously saying that after you just. Killer said it so properly, and then DC come back and say that's the word, bird.
I mean, it is. That's my shit. I done said that
He
plenty
does
of
say
times.
that.
Yeah, I've said that plenty of times.
That's like his catchphrase. But shit, what else is there to talk about?
You got more shit on that list.
We ain't talk
Let's
about
talk
shit.
about-
Oh, let's touch on Alpo's death, man, because that was big. For those who don't know who Alpo is, if you haven't seen Paid in Full, go watch Paid in Full. Alpo is the
Man, Rico, Chico, I mean, you know,
yeah, Alpo was the guy
Panamanian
who
motherfucker.
he killed Rich Porter back in the 90s. You know, some New York shit. He is famous for snitching, and you know, yesterday he was
Infamous.
killed. He was killed in Harlem. At I think 55 years old or something like that. But it's a big deal because
Streets don't forget.
the streets never forget. And he thought he was comfortable. And you know,
20 years, I mean,
for the
he
longest
was comfortable for 20 years.
he was comfortable. But you know, the streets don't forget.
Good.
Now,
Now he was the king of home.
I bring this up to say, do you think that 6ix9ine is next?
No. Because even when a lot of rappers was dropping, he wasn't one of them.
I don't know, man. They just got out. I was about to say Harpo.
Oh.
They just got Alpo after 20 years.
You never know.
I mean,
you don't never know.
all of us say, hey,
But a
6ix9ine,
lot of times,
6ix9ine
like,
better be careful.
I mean, when 6ix9ine came home, that's when a lot of
Yeah.
rappers was dying.
Yeah.
I guess my thing is I'm trying to figure out why he wasn't put in Whitsick.
He didn't want it. He refused it.
Oh, well, that's on him then at this point, so.
No, he got 24 hours. You can refuse.
You can refuse
Yeah, you can
Whitsick.
refuse
Yeah.
it.
If you,
What is that?
If you snitch,
Witness
Witness
protection, you go to a whole
Oh,
different
witness
state.
They gonna put your
whole
ass in
different name,
Wisconsin.
all type of shit.
Give you a
you
new
ever seen
name.
the you ever
Yeah.
seen
New
Goodfellas?
name.
All that
Oh, it's
shit.
gonna be hard because he got all kinds of tattoos on his
Yeah,
face.
that was gonna be hard as fuck for
They
him.
got tattoo makeup.
Tattoo remover. They was gonna remove
He
all
would
that
have had.
shit.
He would have had so many sessions.
Yeah.
He got 6ix9ine all over his body.
They'll do it.
They'll do it. Shit gonna
They'll
hurt.
take all
Yeah,
that shit off.
he gonna look crazy if he did though.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I don't know. 6ix9ine better just be careful, cause
I mean,
don't just walk her. I mean, you know, as much whatever I feel about the kid, man, I don't want to see the kid die. Don't ever think you just comfortable out here to just walk around on the streets.
I mean, he made his own bed at the end of the day.
Exactly.
That's how I be feeling.
Yeah, but there's niggas out here that want to make 6ix9ine a trophy.
I mean, you right.
But I don't know though. Him and Whack 100 seem to be kind of cool.
Niggas don't care about Whack.
Oh God, I ain't gonna lie.
Like niggas, listen, Whack
Even
got some stain in LA, but outside of LA, niggas ain't worried about that nigga. In LA, yeah, maybe.
In LA, I don't.
But outside of LA, niggas not worried about that nigga. Nah. Niggas could care less if 6ix9ine cool with Whack. If you not in LA, niggas is.
Yeah, I was saying, don't nobody give a fuck if he cool with like nigga already like trying to portray as a blood and all that shit, and I already knew that shit was fake.
Yeah,
anyway,
we knew that was fake.
What, 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to say yeah. Whack,
Like I knew it was a joke from the beginning, but you know, of course, everybody else took it serious. But you know,
I think it's because he was just hanging with real bloods.
I don't mean shit. It's pussies everywhere. That's pussies.
That's true.
Niggas who gangbanging be someone be pussy.
Yeah. Some of them just do it for the protection.
Yeah, that's just a look.
Yeah.
For some niggas.
What else we got on the list, man? Should I say rest in peace to Alpo?
Yes, because he died tragically.
I mean, I said rest in peace.
I mean, rest in peace to Alpo, man.
You heard what Wayne said? All rats gotta die. you heard what Wayne said?
Tragic end to a story. That's all I'll say. Tragic end to a story.
I don't know. Maybe I watch too many mafia movies, but I don't be.
I don't be resting in peace. I was about to say I don't rest in peace on rats.
It's one of the things like you know the lifestyle that you get into.
Yeah,
so like you gotta take that shit to the grave.
Jenny said say it, so
you gotta take that shit to the grave.
Yeah, that's cool. Y'all can say it.
How I feel about it. I mean, I really don't feel that way.
You know what lifestyle you got into?
You know, prayers to his family.
You fucked up families, tore apart homes, all type of shit.
Right.
Yeah, so
like
prayers to his family, or if he had family and
point.
kids, all that. I don't know if he had kids or not, but prayers to whoever cared about the guy. That's it. Whoever cared about him, prayers to y'all.
Okay. Well,
that's cool.
Best horror movies.
Best horror movies?
In honor of Halloween.
Best horror movies. Oh.
The Annabelle series.
Conjuring.
Never seen
the whole Conjuring little shit.
I can't even watch The Conjuring.
Never seen it.
And I love horror movies, but I
love them shit.
I don't watch movies
every time they drop.
I don't watch movies that have spiritual context to it. Like
when I was growing up, I definitely wasn't. Like, I hated horror movies.
You know what movies scare me?
But now, I love horror movies.
The Grudge.
The Grudge?
The Grudge really wasn't that scary.
You talking about the
girl?
The wet female crawling up out the nasty ass whale crawling through TVs?
I thought that shit was hilarious.
Nasty. It was funny.
Oh God, I would have kicked her ass.
Now when they did the scary movie version of that shit, it was funny.
Messing up my floor.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, scary movie.
The TV
Hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, but they would crawl up out a nasty old smelly whale.
Like for me, I like stuff,
Halloween.
I like gory stuff like it.
Michael Myers.
And like I like Mike Myers, all the Halloweens and the Jasons and like I like gory stuff. I can't do the spiritual shit. Like spiritual shit really it like haunts me bad.
I'll be good. I go to sleep.
Like The Conjuring?
Snug as a bug under the rug.
I watched Insidious. Part 1 and part 2.
Good as hell too.
Now I watched that shit in the movie theater and I was pissed because I jumped every goddamn 10 minutes and I walked out.
But what was trippy
Y'all got me fucked up.
I jump inside. I don't jump outside. I jump inside.
But no, this is what's trippy though.
Nah, I jumped hard as fuck. Like just. Like,
yeah, I mean that work because it's loud and they have like the
they do have them jump
sound
scares.
effects are stupid.
Yeah, they do have them jump.
No, I left. I didn't even finish the movie.
But
fuck that.
Insidious.
Fuck that.
I don't
care if I gotta watch a movie like this for the rest of the time.
30 minutes.
I'm not doing that.
I don't like blood and stuff.
Most times I do good tools. I'm with a female, so I can't act like no punk. So.
I can do the blood and I can do people getting everything chopped off. I cannot do the spiritual because when Insidious Part 2 came out, I had sleep paralysis one night. And they say like whenever you have sleep paralysis, like the old hag is riding you. And so literally, like, I couldn't fucking move, and I'm literally, you never heard of that?
No, I like
It's called being ridden by the witch.
No,
Like,
I heard about
that,
but I've never heard
But
that.
like the lady from Insidious, like the one with the veil on that comes out, like that shit, like
that was a dude, ain't it?
it was like a
It was a man that dressed up in women's clothes. Yeah, I remember that one.
That shit
like
scared the fuck out of me because in my sleep paralysis I couldn't move and I kept seeing it and I was like I can't fucking move or speak.
You can see something.
Yo, when you can't move, like that shit, that's fucking joke. Screaming at the top of my lungs.
I don't be worried about
me. And you're like, fuck, I'm not saying shit. Like nobody can fucking hear me right now. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god, please help me right now.
No, sleep paralysis is the worst. Like
I don't think I've ever had it, but
I don't think I've ever had it either. I ain't gonna lie.
horrible.
I've heard.
I really don't think I have. Unless I set up a camera in my room like Paranormal Activity.
No, you're not gonna be able to see it because
you laying down, you sleep.
Let me explain.
So
this
like, okay.
Wait, so you up but you can't move?
No, you're not even up. You're literally asleep, but you can see your surroundings. Your body, your brain is like sleep, but you can see your surroundings, and it literally like you're trying to move in your sleep and you can't, and you're like I was screaming.
Also, like physically, your body
is paralyzed,
but like your spiritual side, like inside. Okay,
and it's like
well, not spiritual, but that's wrong word.
Why does that happen?
No, and what's crazy is that my door. I remember when I fell asleep, my door was shut. The crazy part was in my sleep paralysis, my fucking door was open and the hallway is black, and you can't see what's coming. And then like all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, like I'm screaming because I can't move, and literally like I just start crying because I can't move. I can feel myself crying. And I'm trying to wake myself up and I can't.
I guess I go to sleep high all the time. So
like that shit. It's happened to me 3 times.
I be in my room, knock the fuck out.
A lot of times.
It has happened to me 3 times, and them 3 fucking times that shit happened, it was after I watched a horror movie about some spiritual shit.
See, I don't really be watching horror movies right before I go to sleep. I ain't trying to fuck myself up like that.
No, I had one tonight.
Do you have sleep paralysis when you like laying on your stomach or like?
No, it's always on your back. It's always on your back.
It's like because the witch
it's just supposed to ride you.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't get up.
You're laying like this.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. I was
You
on my
just start
side.
twitching like you did. Like,
I was on my side too one time, but it was mainly on my back. The other 2 times. That shit's not fun. Like at all. And I literally, it was one time that it did happen. I came home from LA and I was staying at my parents' house, and I was like, y'all didn't hear me screaming last night in my sleep? And my mom was like, no, we heard nothing, like at all.
She's scared. Now you
and
look
like,
crazy.
and in my mind, no, but that's what she told me. She was like, she was like, could you see what was happening? I was like, yeah, I could see my entire room. I could see everything, but I could not move, and I kept screaming like, help, 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 and like, I realized my mouth wasn't saying shit. My brain was literally screaming for me, and I was like crying because I couldn't move. That shit is scary.
Literally everybody I know around me, they say that it has some shit like that happen to them.
That shit is scary.
So let's say I'm sleeping beside a girl and she has sleep paralysis. Should I like make that into like a sexy moment?
No. Don't wake her up either though.
It never really happens.
But that's also the thing. Like with people who sleepwalk.
No.
The people who sleepwalk, you'll probably never be able to notice it.
So can she see me?
That a sexy
she could probably like it depends on. She could probably see what was around her when she went to sleep. Cause like literally like the only thing that you notice.
She literally could see Killer trying to take her clothes off while she sleep.
No. It's only like a few minutes, but it seemed like it's forever.
I'm about to say I don't know. Take me there.
That shit seemed like it's forever. Like you really be screaming at the top of your fucking lungs, like yo, I know somebody fucking hear me, and you do it every single time. It don't matter whether you realize like, oh, I'm in sleep paralysis. Your brain's still gonna scream because you're trying to like.
Maybe
move.
I'm blessed and I just
Shit's scary.
So should I like get like right in her face and say, hey?
No, it's almost like waking a person up.
What are you on, bro?
No,
you might kill her.
It's literally
what are you
really
on,
might.
No, man.
You might.
But that's
So somebody's traumatic experience into your fucking.
Trying to understand.
But that's why they tell you not to wake people up when they're sleepwalking because they may go into like they may have a seizure or have shock.
So what are you supposed to do with somebody sleepwalking?
You gotta let them sleepwalk.
Okay.
Because my dad used to sleepwalk really bad when I was a kid because he was traumatized from some shit in his childhood, and like. Literally, he would walk out of the house naked, and my mom would just have to let him because the doctor was like, if you wake him up in the middle of a sleepwalk, it could kill him.
Yeah, I've heard.
Because his heart rate is probably like really, really high right now, and like you probably give him a heart attack.
You just throw something at him?
Do y'all follow that girl on TikTok? That be
the one that says she's sleepwalking.
Yeah, Selena.
Yeah,
her shit's be funny.
It's funny as fuck. But
yeah,
like,
but I understand. Yeah, that could be a serious moment.
That shit don't be funny. Like I remember, like that shit's not funny. My dad literally walked outside and cranked the fucking car up while he was sleepwalking. And the only reason why he wasn't able to get out is because my mom literally took the key out of the ignition before he could like drive off.
Yeah, try to drive off.
Like he literally thought he was driving.
Crank it didn't wake him up?
No.
Shit, when you sleepwalking, you think
you just thinking it's just your regular.
Well, yeah, you can do a whole bunch of shit.
Like that shit. But see, that's why I tell people I believe in spirits. I believe in energy transferring. That shit don't go nowhere. Like that's why I say like that scary movie shit. Like I can do it. I can do the gory shit. I just can't do the spiritual shit. Like if you talking about watching The Conjuring, I'm gone. Talking about watching anything that got something to do with like a spirit taking over a toy or some shit, I'm good. Like I ain't got
toys in my crib, so.
And the Annabelle shit is just crazy. First of all,
my Xbox gonna come alive and choke me out with the controller or some shit.
Annabelle based off of a real story though?
Yeah, it is a real Annabelle doll. Yeah, that is. It's like you ever seen like the Raggedy Ann doll?
Yeah.
Type shit is like that's the real doll, but the one they show in the movie that's not the real Annabelle doll. But,
those are always like the ventriloquist dolls are always creepy.
But that's based off like a real shit. Like I think the husband or the wife just died. That being portrayed in the movies, some shit like that. Like they just died like not so long ago. Yeah. But yeah, they really had like all the shit they show in the movie, like the house they have with all the basement, with all the shit, like that shit real. Yeah, like they really did have a basement with all like the shit like they got from like helping people.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I don't see how I could. Hell no, I ain't staying in the house with all that shit in it. Even though it get blessed by a priest and all that other shit, like nah.
That only wakes up.
Nah, nigga, I'm out of here.
Anytime you gotta bring a priest in to bless your house, that means you waking up some shit.
Nigga, I'm out of here.
You waking up some shit in that bitch. Like I can't.